Welcome back, Disc Golf fans. Derek here again with Gatekeeper Media, bringing you the back nine coverage for my round here with Disc Golf Unchained. Thank you for tuning back in. Let's go ahead and get started. Hole 10. Hole 10 is going to be a slightly downhill. It does look like this pin is kind of guarded by the hill itself. So you got a shallow green with a severe drop off. I'm going to elect with the mid-range. It does look like my power timing was a little delayed, but I did have the accuracy pretty close. I am fortunate to get this skip forward. It's going to put me inside the circle. I shouldn't have a problem with this, making the putt with the crash putter. And you can see here that that is my 25th birdie that I have made since playing this game. It is pretty fun. If you have not checked it out, give it a shot. Hole 11, 339 feet. Again, folks, everything that we're playing here is going to be a par 3. There is options to buy other pin placements, other tee box placements, things like that. I am electing to throw a new disc this time. It's going to be the fairway driver called the Ricochet in that bright green digital plastic. I'm going to be sitting at about 15 feet away. Again, I didn't really need a lot of power for this, so I elected to, just kind of float that in there. So far, I do have 2 separate turkeys. So let's see if I can make it happen again. Hole 12 is on the lengthier side at 342 feet, battling uphill. I'm going to go with a side arm drive with the power driver. Again, that's going to leave me short, and it's kind of a tricky look here because you barely see the top of the pin from that placement. Gonna go, I tried to approach with a sidearm, hoping that it would kind of dig into that little hill next to the pin, but I putted with a little bit more anhyzer on this one because, the wind does change per shot, which is an interesting dynamic here. I was not able to capitalize on a third turkey for the round, but again, like I said before, par is better than a bogey. 13, 335 feet, another uphill battle, kind of a blind shot here, but again, that sidearm, I am left short, little less than 100 feet away from the pin, but I do believe I was looking at a headwind, so the key there is so you want to aim a little lower because, as you know, in real life, headwind does raise your disc a little bit. And as you can see, it did not matter. I missed high, was able to get my par save. That always feels good.
Straight, dependable, and perfect for all skill levels. Introducing the limited edition Gatekeeper Media JLS in Splatter Series plastic. Purchase yours at golfdisc.com.
Shout out to Mike from Family Man Disc Golf for stitching together that awesome commercial for us for our signature limited edition JLS from Millennium Golf Discs. If you care to support us during this downtime of the season, those purchases are much appreciated. Standard backhand hyzer shot. Now you can see here that depending on where you land, you could have a death putt. So I think the smartest play here is to really let your disc carry to the left so that you can really run it without nearly as much fear. Putter called the crash, and as you can see, I just aired that one out. My timing was really, really bad, but I'm still very, very safe by a long shot. So I should be able to just connect this, and I do. All right, going into hole 15. downhill, 296 feet. So this should play pretty short, depending on what the wind is reading like. So I think I had kind of chosen to do a sidearm so that it minimalizes. Oh, I really thought I was going to get lucky. Just going to have that tap in birdie, which always feels good, but I was going with the sidearm to kind of play into that backstop so that I wouldn't have it bounce away from me. Big old shout out to Disc Golf the game. They've been a partner of ours for some time. Hole 16 is another shorty, 288 feet. It is blind, so you're going to kind of have to kind of spike it there a little bit. And that looks like it has a chance. I missed just donking off the top there. So that's 2 in a row. Metal hits. Would have been really nice for those aces. So those ace runs turned into easy birdies. Hole 17, sitting at 10 down. If my real game was like this, I would be pretty stoked. Hole 17, 342 feet. Now, a little confusion here. It does say wooded hills on the graphic, and it looks like I just kind of botched that drive there. I clipped that tree, so it takes a lot of the distance out of that shot, redirects me more right than I'd like. But I have made putts from this distance before, but not with that timing, so I'm going to have to probably settle for a par. And I really don't deserve that par. It really should have splashed out. That was a very, very bad putt, but I will take it. All right, hole 18, 317. You're probably going to notice that this hole looks familiar, so they reused some of the landscape here. We did have a hole on the actual island, so what I'm going to do is kind of play it a little more to the right and allow it to skip closer to that left edge of the island, kind of like this. I think I would have preferred to have it kind of carry forward a little bit more to just give me a better look. I'm going to break out the white putter again in that bright purple digital plastic. And honestly, that was just couldn't connect. So it looks like I'm going to settle for a 10 down on my 18 holes. This was a really fun little project. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Shout out to Disc Golf the game, DGOE Apparel, and Birdie Fuel Coffee. They have all been partners of ours for quite some time. We enjoy all of their product. And again, shout out to Local Route Labs for developing this game. And another big shout out to Millennium Golf Discs for being, our sponsor for. This will be our 3rd season now, so we really appreciate being a part of that family. And again, if you like this, let me know. I'm more than happy to create more content like this to get us all through this tough time of very little disc golf to watch. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in and take care.